Hello and welcome to Mouzon Yoga. If you are new, thank you for choosing this space to continue your practice in yoga. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for joining us once again. Today's practice, we focus on grounding in faith. After we have been smacked in the face with the solar eclipse energy, the Mercury retrograde, and whatever else is going on in the universe, it has pushed a lot of us to shift our energy, shift our mindsets, shift the way we think of ourselves and the way that we view life. And in all honesty, at this time, all we need right now is faith. And what I am seeing is that a lot of us are going back to grounding ourselves in faith, going back to strengthening our faith in order to move forward and whatever else is coming our way. So, in today's practice, I want you to use every movement as a way to push yourself, to challenge yourself, to release what no longer serves you, and to pick up the faith that will allow you to keep going in this journey called life. You can go ahead and roll out your mat. Stand tall with feet hip width apart, arms up into standing mountain. Don't forget to relax those shoulders. Arms still up, bend your knees, and move back as if you are about to squat as we settle into chair pose. Come out of chair pose and move into forward bend with both arms behind your back, resting on your lower back. I love this movement because every time it reminds me of the journey of surrendering. Move right back into forward bend and slowly raise your arms back into standing mountain. Don't forget to relax those shoulders and neck. Once again, move into forward bend. At this moment, anxiety may begin to show and you might be critical of yourself. Remember, as long as we have breath, we have options, and as long as we have options, we can choose to not think and feel this way. We're going to place our fingertips in front of our feet and move our feet to the edge of the mat into a squat. You can use your hands to support you as you adjust your body into this pose. We are about to dive very deep into connecting with our root chakra. A lot of us have problems developing in our faith because our root chakra is blocked. Place your hands back on the mat and step out of your squat pose into plank, and then lower your body all the way down to the mat. We're going to be in reverse corpse pose for a few breaths. Give this time to listen to your breathing pace and check in with yourself. Place your hands on the side of you and lift yourself into box pose. Knees hip width apart, shoulders stacked in alignment with your back. Move your knees to the edge of your mat, connect your big toes together, and extend your arms into child's pose. You know, once we reach child's pose, we are about to enter into the peak of our practice, or as I like to say, building up the strength to face your fears head on. Come out of your child's pose and back into box pose one more time. Slide your legs down to the mat and then place your upper body back on the mat as we breathe into reverse corpse. As you are in this pose, this is a great time to pour some positive affirmations into yourself. Tuck those toes, lift up and back into downward facing dog. Relax your neck and make sure you're facing the back of the room. I know the first downward facing dog feels a bit weird. It's okay to sit in it. Don't ignore or try to avoid it. Staying in downward facing dog, slightly move your left foot to the middle and lift your right leg up with your foot facing the ceiling. Bend your right leg and bring it towards the top of your mat and sit into eagle pose. Relax your left leg and foot on the mat. Tuck the left foot using the strength of your right leg. Lift up and step right back into downward facing dog. We're going to do the same movement to the other side. This time, I want you to breathe through the flow slowly and gently. Move your right leg to the middle, inhale. Lift the left leg up, exhale. Bend and bring it towards the top of your mat in eagle's pose, inhale. Relax the right leg and foot on the mat, exhale. When you're ready, use the right leg to lift you up and meet me back into downward facing dog. Nothing feels better than allowing your breath to flow with your movement. Lift your head up, facing forward, bend your knees, and step towards the top of your mat, right into halfway lift. Come into forward bend and shift your upper body to the right side in ragdoll pose. If you never stretch this side of your body in this way, it might feel like someone is pulling on you. Listen to your body if something doesn't feel right or hurts. It's okay to come out of this pose if needed. Move over to the left side. Come back to center as we relax and forward bend for a bit. Begin to slowly rise up into standing mountain. I don't know about you, but after all these movements, not only do I feel like I'm standing on business, but I feel like I'm standing on faith. We're about to do reverse Uno back to some of these movements from the top of this practice. You ready? Arms still up, sit back into chair pose. Check those knees, make sure you can see the top of your feet. Standing mountain and falling into forward bend with your arms resting on your lower back. forward bend, and raise into standing mountain. Big inhale and exhale. We have reached the end of our practice today, but first, let's give some gratitude. When you're ready, stand in the middle of your mat, hands in prayer pose. If you are in a safe space, you can close your eyes and zone in on yourself. Thank you, body, for allowing me to take part in this practice today. Using yoga as a tool to restore and recenter my faith. Thank you, body, for allowing me to be present in this space that will guide me to a better person, spiritually and physically, as I walk this earth serving my purpose. I hope that today's practice has helped you in more ways than one and has allowed you to reconnect with your faith, your inner self, in order to continue to have the energy, the mindset, the focusedness to dive deep into your goals, into your dreams, and to center you at times where you may feel off. Thank you for being in this space, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.